Michael, many congratulations. First round, all about winning. Performance doesn't matter.
No, how you win it doesn't really matter, but you want to give yourself a little bit more confidence. I missed too many doubles, especially in the first sets, but after that I was able to keep my focus going. He didn't really took advantage of that first set because his scoring was quite poorly afterwards. So for me to get back in the game wasn't too difficult. And yeah, for what can I do more? Win my game, and that's the most important thing. Up to the next round.
Your scoring power seems to be back today. A lot more 180s than normal. You didn't seem to be switching as much. Is that something that you're consciously doing?
When the trap 20 goes well, of course I always stay there. And 19 has always been a good backup for me. But yeah, what else can I say? You know, I mean, it wasn't brilliant. It wasn't what I wanted. Of course, you want to start the tournament off with a nice 104 average and smash someone away, but I didn't do that. But maybe in the end run, this does me more justice, gives me more confidence, and makes you keep being hungry, and that's also important.
Last year, this was a very lonely place, no fans. How much difference did that make to you tonight?
Makes a lot of difference. Of course, to have the fans back is phenomenal. It's great for darts, great for television, great for the sport and the PDC. But how long is that gonna last? If I have to look to the news early on, I doubt it if you have any fans after Christmas.
On that, we see Holland's gone back into lockdown from tomorrow.
Yeah, lovely.
What are your plans? Are you going home or are you staying in the UK?
I'm going to stay in the UK. I've decided, to be fair, last moment call that was with my wife and her mother. She said, don't worry, just stay there. Don't make yourself don't put yourself in unnecessary problems and do your own thing over there. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm going to stay here, I'm going to prepare myself for Vincent's game in the next 2 days. And then, we're going to stay with Christmas over here.
Could that be beneficial because you're going to be focused, where you've got nothing else on your mind? When you go home, you get to spend time with the kids and Daphne and everything like that. But this time it's focused.
It's part of my life as well, having kids. And I love them more than anyone. And it gives me also a lot of energy, don't get me wrong. But now at this stage, at this moment, there's only one thing, and that's winning this World Championship.
On that, after everything you've been through, would this one be even more special than the other three if you were to win it?
Everyone has his own nice moments, but I'm still quite far away from the title. I just won the second round of this tournament, and there's still a long way to go. But they have to do well if they want to beat me. Simple as that.
Michael, congratulations.
Thank you.
Michael, how difficult is it for you having to sacrifice Christmas, and does that make you even more determined?
I don't really care, to be fair, about Christmas. I can have a nice dinner any time of the year, any place of the world, so that's another thing, but just being with your family. I never had a Christmas with my kids, especially with my son. I never had a Christmas with him. That's, of course, that's just something, but the other one, they know what it's like. I'm a professional dart player, the World Championship is on, so they know what I'm doing, and that's play darts. That's the only thing what counts for me.
Do you think it's a case in the first round sometimes you can try a bit too hard?
I was definitely trying too hard, mate. It was tough, it was difficult, and I'm glad he didn't take advantage of my missed doubles in the beginning of the game. But overall, I still had a 94, 95 average. Of course, when I'm doing that, everyone says wasn't good, but it still keeps you motivated, keeps you hungry, even for the next game. You don't want to be in a position that you threw 108 average and you're gonna every day relax in your bed. No, I want to be back on the practice board and make sure I'm hungry for the next game as well.
Spoke to Gerwen Price in the build up to the tournament. He says he thinks he's going to play you in the final and he wants to play the second best player in the world. I think that's a bit of mind game.
He's got one thing right, and that's playing me in the final, but the other thing is absolute nonsense. Absolutely, but we all know we all know he's full of himself, but deep in his heart he knows. Yeah, when I'm playing if I play my game, they all dependent on me, and no one can they're not even allowed to stand in my shadow.
Yeah, thanks, Michael.
Good.
Michael, you mentioned about the sacrifices for Christmas. You spent a lot of time with your family during.
I don't care about Christmas anyway, mate. Again.
So you spend a lot of time with your family over lockdown. The fact that you're not getting
Yeah, that's why I'm allowed to go away now. Do you know what I mean? Earn some money for my next holiday. No, it's Christmas World Championship is always a big thing, but in Holland we take a more relaxed. I can have a nice dinner any time of the year, wherever I want. But for me, the most important thing during this time of the year is the World Championships, and my wife knows that, my family knows that, my friends know that, and that's the only thing what you can do. Keep your focus going and keep fighting. And the only end goal for me is the beginning of January to play in that final. Simple as that. Cheers.
Cheers.